What's up, peeps, and welcome back to the Lionel B Show. If it's your first time tuning into the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, man. And if y'all are not receiving my brand new upload notifications, make sure you go to my channel where it says subscribe and change the bell to all instead of personalized. Also, make sure you don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @officiallionelb and follow my other YouTube channel, Lionel B Unleashed. Now, this stuff is just crazy. Talk about going outside. So apparently, man, more than 18 former NBA players have been indicted in Manhattan federal court in a sweeping alleged health insurance scheme to defraud the league's benefit plan of nearly $4 million. Now, actually, man, they all been charged in federal court in a multi-million-dollar health insurance scheme to rip off the league's benefit plan. Now, the 18 former players named in the indictment, alleged ringleader was Terrence Williams, selected 11th overall in the 2000 NBA draft by then the New Jersey Nets. He's also a 6-time NBA All-Defense Team player Tony Allen, former Lakers guard Shannon Brown, who y'all know to be Monica's ex-pill-popping husband, and also Ronald Glenn Davis, who played for the Boston Celtics, Orlando Magic, and Los Angeles Clippers over the course of his career. Now, Allen's wife, Desiree Allen, is the only woman that was actually charged in this indictment, y'all. Now, those indicted face charges of conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud, as well as aggravated identity theft. Now, by the morning, 16 of them were already in custody. They was moving super quick. You already know people was snitching. They was like, hey, hey, y'all, get from behind the car. They see us. They caught us, y'all. You know how they do, man. 16 of them were already in custody, man. Also, another dozen is actually being pulled in worldwide. Now, the FBI said this remains an ongoing investigation, though it was not clear if more arrests are expected. According to the grand jury indictment, the defendants allegedly engaged in a widespread scheme from at least 2017 to up around 2020 to defraud the NBA players' health and welfare benefit plan by submitting fake reimbursement claims for medical and dental services that were never actually rendered. Now, in some of those cases, man, the players who submitted those false claims weren't even in the US at the time, y'all. And they actually alleged they received those treatments. If lock me up and throw away the key was a person, that's definitely them. Now, they also allegedly filed fake invoices saying they had to pay for those fake procedures out of pocket. Now, those actually allegedly fraudulent claims total about $3.9 million, for which the defendants got about $2.5 million in fraudulent proceeds. Now, Williams also allegedly orchestrated the years-long scheme and recruited other dumbass NBA health plan participants to assist by offering them fake invoices to support their claims. He allegedly received at least $230,000 just in the kickback payments from 10 other players in return for providing the alleged false documentation. Now, the 31-year-old Williams also helped 3 co-defendants, Charles Watson Davis Jr. and Antoine Wright, obtain fake letters of medical necessity to justify some of the services on which the false invoices were based. Williams also allegedly impersonated an individual who processed plan claims at one point in furtherance of his alleged scheme. Now, among the false reimbursement claims described in the indictment is a $19,000 claim that Williams filed for chiropractic services he allegedly never had, or for which he received $7,672.55 in reimbursement. He also allegedly obtained a template for a fake invoice designed to appear as if it had been issued by the office. So dude had his Photoshop skills almost down packed, but not quite. Now, the fake chiropractic treatment invoices were allegedly also created for Mr. Davis, and Wright emailed them to Williams. The template had the date, invoice number, service, and a charge of $15,000 filled in, but left the bill to box blank so he could put in whatever number he decided he wanted to do. According to the court documents, several of the fake invoices and medical necessity forms stood out because they are not on letterhead. They contain unusual formatting, they have grammatical errors, and were sent on the same dates from different offices. Now, for one, man, if y'all want to do some Photoshop scam, at least put it on the damn letterhead, and also make sure the grammar is on point. You can do that right in Microsoft Word, man. It'll show you an autocorrect real quick, like, hey dummy, you spelling the S wrong. Man, definitely crazy. Now, some of the players were told to repay the money they received from the NBA's health plan once it was determined that the claims were false. Some did, while others did not. So I guess some of them felt like, oh, maybe they didn't have it, or they just felt like they weren't gonna get in trouble. I don't know. Either way, they have the option of paying that money back without having to go to jail. And I think they're gonna get a whole lot of time. Now, also named in the indictment was Brooklyn-born Sebastian Telfair, who played for a half a dozen NBA teams, including the Cavs, Clippers, Celtics, Timberwolves, and Darius Miles, drafted 3rd overall by the Clippers in 2000 and a first-team NBA All-Star rookie. Now, prosecutors are seeking any and all property, real or personal, that constitutes or is derived directly or indirectly from the alleged fraud and restitution. If any of that property cannot be acquired for whatever reason, the U.S. government says it will seek forfeiture of any property of the defendants up to the same value. So y'all, they're looking at some real-time Fed cases, man. They are not playing around with these dudes whatsoever. They like, yo, we about to get a blood out of a turnip. They do not care. The Feds is on their asses. So this is definitely crazy, man. All these dudes right here is getting bagged up, y'all. Some of the ones that may have built a legacy, some of them may have a name. We already know Shannon Brown, he went through a lot, man, in terms of his addiction and all that. So I don't know, maybe he was trying to get high or he was just trying to get by. In other news, Dave Chappelle's Netflix special called out by GLAAD, National Black Justice Coalition for ridiculing trans people. Now, Dave Chappelle is actually drawing a big wave of criticism for his derogatory comments about the LGBT community in his newest Netflix stand-up special. Now, the special, titled The Closer, premiered on the streamer on Tuesday and is meant to serve as a final entry in the series of stand-up routines by Chappelle on Netflix. In the new release, the comedian actually makes jokes about trans women and offers defenses for previous derogatory comments made by figures such as Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling and rapper DaBaby. Now, it's crazy. Now, in that particular scene, he did mention that it's okay for DaBaby to actually shoot somebody at Walmart. However, when he wants to make a joke about somebody's sexuality, all of a sudden DaBaby is getting canceled. Now, I could definitely feel that. So that's kind of to where we're at right now, man. Like, I guess human life isn't worth anything, but sexuality is. Definitely crazy stuff, man. I'm gonna see exactly, if Netflix decides to pull that. I don't think it's right if they do, but y'all let me know y'all opinions on this, man. Y'all make sure y'all don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the videos, share these videos, and I'm gonna peep y'all on the next one. Holla. Peeps, the cryptocurrency market is $1 billion industry, and I know y'all like, Lionel B, every industry is $1 billion industry, but I'm letting you in on an easy money opportunity with a tiny minimal one-time investment, meaning you'll never pay again. Do you don't want to work forever just to pay bills, or are you trying to see a meal? Now, members of our team are making thousands of dollars in just 4 days. Quick fact, if you invested 1K in Bitcoin, you would now have 10 billion right now. Now, if you invested in Ethereum, you would have 5.5 million. There is a reason why guys like Bitcoin Rodney can purchase the most expensivest items without worrying about the price tag. Send me a DM on Instagram at official Lionel B to get signed up and start doubling your money in just 1 day.
Yeah.